What a great college football game. And I don't know. I don't know how this game, this game should be played every single year. So you look at the crowd, the environment, the passion, how hard both teams played. And first, hats off to North Carolina. They played their butts off. We really should have been able to put that game away in the fourth quarter, and that's what they've done all year. They just come back, they come back, they come back. But credit to our guys. That last drive we had was huge. The first downs, the conversions, kicking the field goal, making them use their timeouts, and then it became a touchdown game and not a field goal game. And that stop on 3rd and 1 was big, and then they had to run the ball, and they didn't have any timeouts, and they didn't get a shot in the end zone. So, it's not exactly how we draw it up at the end. Obviously, in any game, there's things we've got to clean up. But first off, a huge shout out to our fan base. That's the way that I'd love to see BB&T every single Friday, Saturday. Fortunately, now it's Saturdays, no more Fridays. But the crowd was into it, it was active, and it made a big difference in that football game. And I want to thank everybody that came out tonight. But proud of our players. We never do it the easy way. But to our credit, we play hard and we battle for 4 quarters, and we found a way.
Dave, were there adjustments that UNC made to kind of temper your offensive flow? Did you take the foot off the gas a bit?
No, I mean, we made some explosive plays in the first half, and we got some deep balls to Sage, and the second half we just misfired. I mean, we threw the ball out of bounds. The one pick was probably as bad of a throw that we've made all year. They were pressing us, and we wanted to run it, and they were forcing us to throw it. We didn't connect. We didn't make the contested catches. We didn't make the explosive plays. And then when we had a 3-score lead in the fourth quarter, we purposely slowed it down. We were up 18. There was 15 minutes left, and we tried to slow it down. And then when they scored, and then scored again and got 2, then we had to play again, and that's hard. When you've been going slow and try to drain clock, then all of a sudden, hey, let's go fast again. And I thought our guys did a heck of a job. We got the ball with, I think it was 6:30 left, and we marched right down the field. Jamie had some big plays, some good scrambles, had a huge conversion throw to Scotty on a 2nd and long. And then when we got inside the 20, we made them use their timeouts, and then the field goal was huge because that made it a touchdown game instead of them, getting to the 25-yard line to tie it up. So again, just like a lot of our games, a lot of back and forth. We came out great. We didn't finish the way I'd like us to, but we made one play at the end.
Dave, we talked Tuesday about how much better your defense has been on 3rd downs. And tonight, I think they started like 1 for 14.
They were 2 of 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we have a 3rd down defense. We have a plan. We have something that we worked on in the spring and in camp, and it's a package. And so when we get in those situations, we're running stuff that we've been running, that we've practiced. And you get into a game like that, and you have to have that. You have to be able to get to some calls and have adjustments. And I think Coach Hemphill and our defensive staff, that was an area that we really drilled down and worked hard at, and we're seeing the benefits of it. Now that we're playing all these 3rd downs, it's on film, and we got to make sure we have counters and show something and do something else. Again, what a game.
Coach, your defense was able to generate a lot of pressure on Howell throughout the whole game. Was it a result of scheme? Was it just Boogie winning one-on-one?
No, I think our defensive front played well. We won some one-on-one matchups, and I thought our 3rd down pressure package was effective. When you have a young quarterback like that, and you want to get him in 3rd downs and bring different looks and bring different pressures and try to, when he pre-snap knows where he can go with the football, he's really, really good. And he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the ACC very quickly here. But we had to get, a lot of the reason we were good on third down is we had a lot of third and longs. You know, it's a lot easier to call defenses when it's 3rd and 13 than, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
What changed then late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter when they got going? Was it them changing what they were doing, or were there some breakdowns?
We were down our 2 starting safeties. So both Kobe and Nasir got tight hamstrings. You know, games on the line, you're playing North Carolina, and you got 2 freshman safeties out there that haven't played a lot. And, but that's why you got to develop depth. And, Nasir really kind of stepped up at the end and went in there, and he was probably 60%. But, that's where it got really nerve-wracking is, you go out there and you're trying to win the game, and they're in a throw game, and you're running your pressure packages and your rotations and all your different exotic stuff, and now you're playing with 2 freshman safeties. And they made some plays, but they also, I think, learned a valuable lesson that will help us down the line.
Coach, it seemed like Justin Strenat was all over the field tonight. What did you think about his game and what he did to you guys?
The same, I think, every week, Les. He's just a really good football player. He's active. He's a great leader. I haven't seen every linebacker in the ACC. I can't imagine that he's not one of the very best. And it's not just his physical ability, but it's his leadership skills, his football smarts, his football IQ. Just been a great player for us.
You mentioned it in your opening, I think, but how much tougher is it to get going offensively when there's nothing going really midway through the second quarter on, pick up first downs and go to Scotty for the 27-yard catch on 2nd and long?
It's hard. And that was the thing we told our guys is, hey, we got to play again, guys. We got to play again. Because when we were up 18 in the fourth quarter, I said, listen, we're not going snapping it at 1, but we're slowing it down. We've got a 3-score lead. It becomes a 2-score lead, and then a 3-point lead. And, you're right on the edge. There's 6 minutes left, and there's a part of you that wants to go slow and make first downs, but that's not our style of play. We're more effective when we go fast. And making those first downs and driving the ball, that drive was the game saver. Because if they get the ball back at midfield or on their 30 with 4.5 minutes left and 3 timeouts, I wasn't feeling real good about it.
Coach, speak to your team's resiliency, even as you just explained, the change in approach, and also looking at Carolina's defense, how they've played a lot of close games. But even with some things not going well, the personnel changes, please speak to your team's resiliency despite all those things going on.
I think the trademark of our football team over the past 2-3 years I'm most proud of is, we never, when we're behind or we hit adversity, I don't think our kids ever take their foot off the gas pedal. I think we're a resilient team. I think we're a mentally tough team, and we've won a bunch of close games. And I wish we wouldn't have so many close games. It'd be nice to have a couple of 3-4-score leads, and you can empty the bench. But when you play a team the caliber of North Carolina, that's not going to happen.
Dave, how close was Cade Carney to going today, and what did you think of Christian Beal-Smith and Kenneth Walker?
Cade could have played in an emergency. I think Christian played well. I thought he missed some cuts early, but then he broke some really good tackles late. And I think when Kenneth Walker has the ball in his hands, he's a really good player, and he just has to keep learning how to play without the ball in his hands. And that'll get better every week. But if it became, Cade was available, but the nature of the injury, we really wanted to get through today without him. We didn't want to take a chance of something happening to him, setting him back and losing him for 3 or 4 more weeks.
Dave, you mentioned that you want this game to be played every year. If it meant having to expand the league schedule to 9 games, would you be in favor of it?
Not if we still have the Notre Dame arrangement. So just, I think, if we played 9 and we played 2 crossovers with Carolina and Duke, I think we'd love that, but those aren't my decisions, and there's 14 teams in the ACC. And I'm sure the league and the commissioner makes decisions that they feel is best for the entire league, not just for the schools in North Carolina. So, you know, it's easy for me to say I'd like to play it. I know the solution isn't that easy.
Anything else for Coach?
All right, thanks for coming.